going on, everybody? It is Friday again. It's time to get the party started. It is that time. It is Friday. I can't believe it's already Friday again. I don't know where.
We have to party?
Yes, we like to party. We like to party.
Okay.
How's everybody doing in chat? Hopefully everybody's doing well. I got a bunch of new pods in from DCF. Couple of them are pretty cool, honestly. I got one that I'm vaping now, which is the new Spaceman, and it's 20K puffs. Now, y'all know, anytime I get one of these things and it says
Right dire thing?
20K puffs, I usually cut that number in half. Whatever it advertises as the amount of puffs, you can get usually about half of that. The one thing that I've noticed on at least this Spaceman one, which I'll show you all the display in a second, is the percentage of juice goes down by 1. So it started at 100%, it went to 99. Instead of jumping from like some of the other ones I got will go from 100 to 95, and then they'll jump down to 90, and it's like, damn.
Yep.
And before you know what, it's empty. And matter of
You
fact,
missed what Dire Thing said.
what Dire Thing say?
He said parties require people, and we
hate people. Well, there you go. That's Munchkin's. That's her tagline, because she is not a social person.
Well, I mean, you see what I deal with on a daily basis, so
we both have to deal with that.
I don't want to people when I get home.
I have to deal with it on the phone, which is better because I can't. But I can't just hang up on them, even though I feel like it a lot of times. So, the Spaceman has a really big old display. This is almost a waste, I think. Why would they put this? I'm going to show y'all this display. Now, this is the disposable pod. I want y'all to see this display. Isn't that a little much for... And then it has a LED light that you can turn on that lights up on the side. But you can do normal mode, boost mode, or soft mode. Either one. And at the bottom
Spark wants to know what kind of batteries are in these.
What kind of batteries are in what?
The disposables.
It varies. They never really tell you. Let me see if this one says it all.
Now, while he's looking,
1,000 mAh. 1,000 mAh.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate for your isn't that a bit much? Not everybody vapes like we do. Okay. So somebody that has a disposable that doesn't necessarily vape 24/7, that's going to last them a lot longer than it would last somebody like us. So why shouldn't they have all the bells and whistles and a nice big fancy display? And if it costs the same, what's the problem?
I get it. And, why not? Why not put something in like that to make it a better seller? Usually mods like this, especially 20K, you're going to find are going to be a little bit more expensive.
You know what I meant, Tony.
In the in your retail stores. Now, even DCF, instead of $14 a piece, these are $17. Well, when they're doing a show. I don't know what they go to when they're not doing their shows. Now, I don't know about tonight. I didn't get to watch the whole show to see if they have another sale on disposables.
You never get to watch the whole show.
But they usually do. If you're ordering juice, juice usually takes the longer time to get to you because it has to be made and everything. Disposables, they usually have those on hand when they put them on sale if they're ones that they're showing in the show. Mm-hmm. So anytime I've ever done that, I'll order on Friday and then she'll send me an invoice on Sunday and then I usually get them by Friday, which I got them today. So they can't, I got them by the next Friday. So within a week, I have them in my hand.
Thank you for letting us know so we don't have to send out an APB on you.
Got company coming. All right. Yeah. RS. We need to know where you're at all times. Which reminds me, I'm getting phone calls for freaking Life Alert and everything. And I hear the bing bing. Hold on. Let me allow them in.
I have not.
I don't know why it's still asking that. It shouldn't be asking me to let folks in. Where's it at? I don't see it. How do I allow them in if it doesn't pop up on my screen?
Maybe he changed his mind.
Well, if somebody tried to join and left, I don't know where it went. I don't see anybody. Let's see, participants. No, wait, waiting room. There it is. Admit. Dadgum, man. I swear. It's almost like it don't want to do anything. Bing bong. Oh, look at there. Look at that pretty face. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I will fix the screen here in just a
I
second.
can only see the top of his head.
I will fix
There
it.
he is.
Wait a minute. Let me figure out. I gotta do this shit. They got this shit all fucked up in here.
All right, there we go. We got it fixed now. Well, we did have it
Now-
fixed. Now let me
now-
fix it again.
now-
Probably not, Roger.
There we go.
Hey, I just tested out my damn camera microphone tonight. See if it fucking works.
Well,
we can
it
hear
looks-
you and we can see you, and your background is blurred appropriately. So.
Yes, you have everything working, and the microphone
All right.
sounds good. Oh, look,
And
you
your
got
camera
a
seems to be following you.
new. He's got a new.
Well, hey,
photo.
listen. I got a little fancy. Went and downloaded something, bought something. So shit, I might even look professional. Well, that's not
Well,
coming.
now you got to do it. Now that you
No.
spent money, right?
No, get out of you damn dog.
If I put my camera on follow mode, it makes people dizzy, so I turn it off.
Miyagi
usually.
said.
Well, I usually, well, man, I'm gonna turn it. I'll take it off follow mode here in a minute, right?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to. Hell, I like it. I
You gotta
just
see if
wanted.
it works.
Yeah.
It works great. I mean,
For
yeah.
small adjustments, it's fine. I can't imagine you'll be spinning around like Scuba does and moving all over the damn place.
Oh, so I'm disappointed. So I put LEDs behind me, but I wanted blue where I could try to match Scuba's ambiance. But hell, I can't do it.
No, you can't do blue. You got to do red for Alabama.
Yeah, you got to do your Alabama, man. Get you some
Well,
red.
no, I'm not gonna put no damn shit back there.
Look,
But
that
hey.
thing in his window? They have those lights. You can program your own image. So
Yeah,
you
those
could
over
literally program a red crimson wave coming in on that.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know.
It might take a little work.
Hey, listen. Look who you're talking to, and you expect me to be able to figure that
It's
shit out?
not hard. It's not
I'm
hard.
sure they
honestly.
have ones that you can download automatically that'll do that for you.
Yep.
It'd be easier to do that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I am gonna try my show tonight. See what the hell happens.
There you go. So that was
Buy it, make them do it.
that was the special announcement that I had in the title. Tony is going to do his show tonight. So after this show is over, y'all make sure y'all go over to the Dumbass channel and watch Tony's show.
Yeah, so we need to get our beverages so we're all primed and ready to go.
Oh, listen, wait a minute. I'm stopping on here. I'm starting the old school. I'm gonna start pregame here in a few minutes.
Oh,
So,
pregame.
Yeah, I'm fixing to say fuck all y'all and leave you, and then we go bullshit a little
Well,
bit.
I mean, it's 10 after 8. I've already finished my first beverage, so.
Listen, I've had a hell of a day.
Hey, Will, what's going on?
Same, Tony, same.
So, yeah.
Oh,
All
my
right, well,
goodness.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check out and everything. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
I've
Well,
got
your
to get
shit's
out
working.
of
Okay.
All right. Have
That's
fun.
for you. That's for you, Murphy.
There
Thank
you
you. There you go. That's for you, Tony.
go.
Love you too.
Oh my goodness. Let me go back to this screen then. Okay, well, that was Tony. You can look forward to him at 10 o'clock tonight when we get off.
There it is. No, he's
What?
still a big fucking chicken cloud chucker.
You knew I knew somebody was gonna think that special announcement was our engagement. Yeah.
No.
Y'all are not forcing me into something. I will do that when I'm damn good and ready. All right. So the other pod that I'm vaping right now, this was the Spaceman, which does Geek Vape make the Spaceman ones?
I don't know.
Shenzhen, really? Well, it's manufactured in Shenzhen,
You're
but
big fucking surprise there.
right? But the Spaceman ones hold 18 mils of juice, which is kind of a lot of juice for a disposable.
Yes, Tony.
I like that they have a sweetness and a coolness like gauge on the side. It's got a 5-star rating.
We can't read that shit.
I'm letting you know so you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one here that I'm holding is called Rainbow Belt. Now I haven't opened this one. I also have one called Candy Trio. These are all Spacemen ones. Now
Depends
this other
on
one,
what you mean, Tony.
this other one I got is a Nexa, and this is Great Burst. This is actually, and this is another 20K pod. It's got a different screen on it, which I'll show y'all. It has a slide adjustable airflow. That's what the display looks like on this one. It's not bad. So you can either do the top, which is 12 watts, or the bottom. So this button right here switches between the 12 watt and the 25 watt. And then down here at the bottom is the level of juice, which this thing's full. So it's pretty easy. And then your battery life is at the very top, that big number, that 60%, which I think it was at 65 when I first got it. What is the actual holdup? Scuba, she will say yes. You don't know that, Creed.
It depends on how long he waits to ask.
You don't know that, Creed. She may say, screw you. And, you know, I'm just saying. So coming up real soon, the 21st of this month. I can't believe we're already in March.
Excuse me.
Really?
Heavens. That's what I got to say about that.
21st of March, we will be at Fly It for Gauge in Bowling Green, Florida. Will, all right. You know, I haven't seen another Just a Tip video in a long time. What's taking Will so long for that? I think, you know, if I can be pushed, then so can we can push back.
Wally, not if he keeps fucking with me in the morning, because we're not having that. I value my sleep, and I do not like being woken up.
Yeah, you can't.
Poking at you bullshit.
You cannot. You cannot mess with Munchkin in the morning. Don't even think about it. She's not having it. You can't even mess with her at nighttime. So I don't know when I'm supposed to mess.
Once
with her.
I go to sleep,
whatever.
all bets are off.
You snore before you're even asleep.
You know, you're
and then
lucky
I'll say
you
something
even
and you
get to
talk.
hear it, considering the fact that I barely ever fall asleep before you, because you're a man. You're asleep before your head hits the pillow, where I'm tossing and turning all fucking night.
My head hit the only time I fall asleep when my head hits the pillow is if I've been drinking a lot.
Not true. You fall asleep almost instantly, unless you're watching some boring shit.
I wish it was that easy. Now, the guys that fly up here by me actually are dealers for the EOS Quattro, which is a 4-cycle paramotor.
Let me see if I can find the link. I don't know if Tony's still.
I watched a video on that today or yesterday, and the damn thing uses half the gas. That I like the way it sounds, and it weighs 5 more kilos, whatever that equals in pounds, than a Mostra 185 or a Factory R. It weighs 5 more pounds. And the weird thing is, he didn't weigh them empty. He weighed them with
Here you go.
basically the same percentages of gas for what it would take to fly an hour. So the Factory R had a crap load of gas in it, and the Quattro had a little bit of gas in it because...
Go take video, King Cobra. I like thunderstorms.
11 pounds? Thanks, Will. So that's normally 4 cycles are really heavy. But apparently
How do you
those
know
Quattros...
that, Wally? Just saying. How do you know the exact weight of a kilo? You are in Florida. Hey, you know what? Weed math is the only reason I know, like, eighths and quarters and all that shit. So, I mean...
A kilo is 2.2 pounds.
Never
Okay,
mind.
well, or pounds, whatever one you want to pick.
We know what you meant.
Wow. Anyways, so the guys, the couple of guys that I do fly with up here, are now dealers for that paramotor. Which, you know, you'd think since I know them very good that I could get a deal, but I don't need another paramotor.
No, you
I-
don't.
No, I know, and I know that. The only thing is, this is the big difference. 2-cycle paramotors, you have to mix the gas, right? Fine, no problem.
Yeah, just like a weed eater or a leaf blower.
Right. 4-cycle is more like a regular lawnmower.
That's what Jay has.
Lawnmower
Or Joe.
has gas, and then you have a separate container for your oil. That's the way 4-cycles work. And they have it may not be as a snappy of an engine. It doesn't do the high RPM that the 2-cycle does.
I understood that,
but,
Bill.
A more powerful. Hell yeah, more powerful.
A more powerful engine. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Now, from the review that I watched, which it was a pretty good review overall, they both seem to have.
Hella bulk, Wally.
Now, I'll say this: the Factory R does have more power than the Quattro, but he said it was pretty much comparable to the regular 185. So I have a Factory R, so yeah, it's got more power. And really, honestly, you're not, the power is negligible. That's not what you're trying to do. It's not going to make you fly faster. The only thing really that power does is how quick you can get off the ground, and that's really wind dependent. If you got a nice strong wind, hell, you can take off in 0 steps. But if you have no wind, that's when the extra power helps. You can get off the ground quick.
Run.
Yeah, run, Forrest, run. Now, I watched Kevin Houston's video that he got his 3rd flight in with Sean this past weekend. And that poor guy ran across at least a football field before he got in the air. I don't know why Sean has... The man weighs 220, between 220, 230. Why does he have him wearing an Atom 80? Now, I know the Atom 80 is lighter, but it takes...
That's the only one he's willing to sacrifice to let a newbie fly.
Maybe.
It's the same reason Kyle stuck your big ass on an Atom 80.
And you see how long it took me to get in the air. It's
Yes.
not as quick.
You were halfway across the fucking airport.
There's no denying it takes a little bit longer to go off the ground, but it's great on gas. It seems like once you get to a certain altitude, it didn't want to climb anymore, but it's great for flying. I mean, Atom 80, I'm not going to knock it. It's great for what it is. If I was a lightweight pilot, I'd be all over the Atom 80, all over it, because it's so much better on gas. I mean, but...
You go, Cloud Chucker.
I fly, usually if I put just a half a tank of gas in my Factory R, I fly long enough to where I'm done. I'm feel good about how much flight I got in. I come in and land, and I'm happy. I'll go home happy saying, man, I got a nice flight in. I'm done. But...
Landing.
My landings, yeah... I've never had...
I land.
The only good landings I've ever had is in
we robbed you successfully.
strong wind. Wow,
Nobody had to die.
I didn't get to rob myself. Damn.
I should have bet more.
Yeah.
Did you see what Cloud Chucker made? Damn.
What Cloud Chucker make?
Go big or go home. I don't know. There's no commas. Hold on. Did he? Yeah, 2 million? No. Is that right?
I've been messing around with AI, and you know, with AI you can generate images, and I was trying to get Dave to be able to make a basically a mod for me with a wrap on it. So
that's what you were doing instead of working today.
No, I was.
But you rebuilt my tank, so that's acceptable.
Really? Do you know how many damn files I did today?
I dare my boss to say that I'm not allowed to have you doing miscellaneous errands for me during the day. That is your employment. is part of my pay. So if I choose to use part of your day to do things for me that I cannot do because I am in the office, then so be it.
All right, here's a picture I made, and I told the AI, I said, I need a scuba diver vaping, flying a paramotor. All right, just imagine that. This is the picture that it made for me. Wow, does it really have to be that small? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can blow this up for you guys.
Don't you put it over my face.
That's actually not bad, right? It is a scuba diver vaping while flying underwater.
Double fists and some big ass mods. Too.
I don't know how the hell he's flying underwater, but hey, it works, right? But the one I want to show,
I think so, Will, but he's still a big chicken.
I made and it was kind of like,
Either he's super intimidated or somehow he just thinks I'm not good enough. I don't know. We'll see which one.
This one I thought came out really good. I sent it over to Bill and John Wayne, and Will's probably going to like this too. You know, we got the whole paramotor outlaw thing going on.
Will Fly
I will hook you up, man. You can make some amazing pictures. Now, this one I told it, hey, I want a cowboy outlaw flying a paramotor in the sky with clouds. That was my description. This is what it came up with. I think it's bad to the bone, honestly. Look at that picture, Will. That is freaking awesome. That is the Westerner on a paramotor in the clouds, flying with a gun, and you got a bald eagle in the background. It's just like, damn, that's badass.
That is pretty cool.
It does look like Bill H. I mean, honestly.
I wonder if you, because it's just AI generated, I wonder if you could get that on a t-shirt.
With a Bill H face. I'm sorry, John. I mean, I can't say, hey, make it look like John Wayne. I wish I could, but I don't think it'll do that.
So somebody just sent me a joke that says they call it PMS because mad cow disease is already taken. I told them they needed to be very careful.
Well, the photo it generated was small. Then I went over to the image creator, and then you can make it whatever size you want. So I got a bigger, this is the bigger picture of it. But you can make a smaller picture too. Now, the other ones that I made, it's hilarious. I got some more. I got more stuff. I made one of Munchkin, all right? Wait, y'all don't even know.
No, you made one of a Munchkin.
I don't know which one's the best one out of this. Which one do y'all think? Let's see. We got
one
this
of them
one.
looks like a Keebler elf.
Yeah, this one, which is this was a Munchkin vaping, and it came up with that. So
yeah, that don't look nothing like me.
Yeah, that one kind of sucks.
Well, it looks like she's sucking on a soap dispenser. First of all,
although I do like this one better. Let's see. I think Munchkin liked it too. She just laughed at it. Yeah, this one. So there's this one. Let me see if I can blow this up.
Totally looks like me.
There's a Munchkin vaping.
That almost looks more like one of those troll elf things with the crazy hair. Hello, kitty cat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, the stuff you can do with the AI generator. I mean, this is using DALL-E 3. They had a DALL-E version 2, so this is DALL-E 3, which comes out way better than the DALL-E, whatever you call it, DALL-E 2.
Is that like an ego twist he's got there?
I don't know what he's got, honestly.
I need another beverage so I can make juice.
Let me find. Now, I made some of me holding a sign, or not really me. I got one here that says subscribe. This is look at this. Now this I could just use as a channel logo in the corner. Now, I'll tell y'all, sometimes when you tell it, hey, I need a scuba diver vaping holding a sign saying subscribe to Scuba Vapes, good luck, because 9 times out of 10, it does not say subscribe. It'll say sub, and then RIBE. It's all spelled wrong. This is the one that it's spelled right out of the whole package that I did. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. The easiest way I would say to be able to do this, you can go to bing.com/create. Boom, you're there. Yes, Bing.
Nobody uses that shit.
You know, but it
Bing.
gets you in. It gets you into there, and then you got so many coins you can use per day. It's like 15, but if you run out of the coins, it just creates the images slower. But you literally can go in there and say, hey, I want a picture of whatever, a shark vaping, and it will generate at least 4 images for you, and you can pick either one of those 4 and then save them, and then you got a file. Oh, okay, so apparently Sean's got great Wi-Fi wherever he's at, so I guess he's going to be good to go to do the show, which is awesome. Means I don't have to cast or anything. He can do it himself. Yay! Yay, Scuba. I mean, it's cool, Harry, right? Now, I can't say, and I've tried, anytime I put Scuba Steve doing whatever, it says that the image is inappropriate. I'm like, what? So it's kind of picky about what you tell it to make. But other than that, it works great. I like it. Now, Cloud Chucker wants me to build the 520 tonight, which we will do. I did clean out Munchkin's tank. It is completely cleared out, clean. It just needs cotton and some juice. So Munchkin has to make juice, which we did get flavoring in today. So she should be able to make her pear claw if that's what she wants. And then we'll make, well, there you go. Then we'll make pear claw, and then she'll have it in there. You're welcome, Cloud Chucker. I got no problem. At first I grabbed my Pink Panther, and I was like, wait, that doesn't have the 520 in it. It's the normal, what do you call it? The Cthulhu. It has the 520 in it. So we'll build that in a little bit here. But yeah, well, I'll build that for you, Cloud Chucker. It's honestly... So now I don't know about the 520 plus. I didn't even know they had a plus version of it, but it's going to be, I'm assuming, very similar. So you are going to be like, this is going to be such an easy build for you. You probably don't even need to watch me do it, but I'll do it anyway. Nilla, please. Nilla, please.
So do we have any plant people in here?
Plant people?
Any plant people? Because I have had a peace lily. No, I don't care if y'all are interested. I'm going to tell you anyway. I've had a peace lily since I moved out from the townhouse. So that was in 2017, right? I decided a month ago that I was going to take it out of dirt and just put it in water. So I had the main peace lily, and then I had a baby from the peace lily. Oh my God. Since I put it in water, I've got so many new babies and so many new plant shoots coming off of it. It's just fabulous. I'm so happy.
I don't even understand it, guys. Literally, the plant was in a pot, right? And it looked like the plant was starting to die.
Okay,
she took that plant.
Are very dramatic. You go an hour past watering time, and the whole thing just goes.
Right. So she took that plant out of the pot and put it in water, and now the thing is like brand new. It's like, hey, and it just started making babies. It's just like the plant is just exploding right in front of our eyes. It's like, holy crap,
it's great.
man!
It's awesome.
It likes
now
that.
I have an orchid that I got as a gift from a real estate agent. I didn't know the roots. I did what the roots do. So I have to buy some moss and replant that. but I think I've missed. They were telling me that I had to cut the stalk down, and I thought that meant trim where the flowers come off, but no, they mean cut that piece off all the way down to the roots. And I didn't, and now I've got little new spots coming off on the same stalk, so now I don't want to cut it. So I'll repot it.
What I'd love to grow is some Carolina Reaper peppers.
Well, we can get a garden in the backyard.
We do have a spot we can put a garden
with a cat in my lap.
That cat is relentless today, so I'm glad she's in there with you because she bugged me all day long. It's your turn.
Clearly, you were home today just to pet the cat. So, isn't that right, Bootsy?
You had 30 more kids. Harry, I'm scared about our freaking hot tub because I haven't went out there and checked on it in like a couple weeks. And that's bad because I'm sure it's completely out of boring.
Boring?
Well,
no.
It's not chlorine, but whatever the boron is.
Boramine.
Boramine, yeah. It's close enough. Boramine.
See,
yeah.
I mean, I think all we need is some 2x4s and we could build a little planter. Bromine, there you go.
That's it, bromine. Thanks, Wally. I'm way off.
We
Bromine, man.
Bromine,
What's up, bro?
Bromine.
Yeah, I have bromine that I usually put in there, but this is the thing. Bromine is not it doesn't die with heat like chlorine does. So here's a link. What do you got there, Cloud Chuck? Oh, okay. Thank you for the link. Let me see what the 520 Plus looks like. Hopefully they got more pictures. It does come with all the adapters for the airflow. That's nice. I want to see the build deck. Is there no picture of the build deck? Damn it, man. I hate when they do that. I hate. Literally, Cloud Chucker, that sucks. They don't even show you the build deck of the tank. What the hell? It's like, hey, here's a tank, buy it. You have no idea what the build deck looks like. Why buy it? Why? There should be. You're right, Cloud Chucker. There should be a freaking picture of the build deck. But no, they go, here's a picture, here's another picture from the outside. Once again, here's another picture from the outside. Here's all the stuff it comes with, but we're not going to show you the build deck. That kind of sucks. The 520, yeah, Harry, the 520 in the Cthulhu is fantastic, no doubt. I like mine when I vape that. That mod is actually a really good mod. I just got so many mods that I have to put it in rotation. When I get back around to it, That's the way that works. Oh, here's the build deck. Thank you, Scorp. You're the man.
It takes a village.
Okay, that build deck looks very, very similar to the normal 520. I don't see any differences really besides the way they did the positive on there. So that looks very similar. Okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. Thank you for the link, Scorp. That gave me an idea what the 520 Plus looks like. So the 520 and the Plus are pretty much similar as far as the build deck goes. So you're not going to have any issues there whatsoever. It's literally probably one of the easiest build decks you'll ever build on anyway. It's 2 screws, 1 coil, and a little bit of cotton and you're done. There's nothing else you have to do to that thing, and it just works. Now mine has juice in it, so we're gonna have to figure out.
Better not be underneath that bed clawing on my shoes, you shithead.
I'm gonna have to dump mine. Now I really want to try these other 2 mods, but I want to wait because I don't think I have enough time to get any more pods in before we take that flight, and I really want something to take on the flight that's brand new. You know what I mean? Like not open. Just so I know while the whole time I'm there, it's going to work. And the only thing I may have to do is charge it. That's what I
That's
want.
not too bad. How many do you have? You said you had them stacked how high?
Stacked what? How high? What?
Stacked too high. That's not too bad. Yeah, and I mean we've got a part in our yard that doesn't necessarily get too much water, so too high. Would you suggest like putting down plastic on the bottom, filling it with dirt?
Lowe's sells a brick that takes 2x6, makes a good raised bed for a garden. I have them stacked too high. Yeah, I mean we got a spot where you can put a garden. They got a freaking
Yeah,
dryer.
chicken coop back there.
Well, the chicken coop is kind of right next to where the shed is. I don't want to put it there, but you know
No,
where
they
that.
had a chicken coop on the left-hand side of the shed, and then they had garden beds on the right-hand side.
Yeah, we could do it over there, but that's close to the neighbors. I'm thinking over towards where. I'm thinking over towards where they have that dryer line pole. You know that pole that's just in the middle of
a clothesline pole?
Yeah, a clothesline pole. Yeah.
Well, they had it over there to the right of the garden, and I'm wondering if that's because where it gets a lot of sun. I don't know what they were growing though, so.
Oh, it has a domed top cap. Small difference. Okay, we'll check the top cap also, Cloud Chucker. I think the top cap on the 520's kind of got a curve to it too, but maybe that, you're going to love the 520, Cloud Chucker. I'm telling you right now. And the Cthulhu, the 520 is the king. No question. I mean, now I haven't tried every single Boro mod out there, a Boro tank that you can put in a Boro, I should say. But the 520 compared to the stock blew it out of the water. The 520 was way better. It's like, damn, this is good. So I just stuck with that. And that's why I bought multiple 520s while they were available, so that I could put in the various Cthulhus that we had. So.
Uh-oh. Shit, I didn't realize I was that low on pear.
You have the Blaze? Oh, you're low on pear?
Okay.
I have a freaking gigantic bottle of pear.
Do you? Because this was the only one I found. I'll have to look.
I have a ginormous of Capella pear, mind you.
What did I do with... This is Capella pear.
And it's not in a big bottle?
No.
Damn. I thought I bought a really big bottle of Capella pear. But, okay.
You thought wrong, brother.
You can't find a 520? Yeah, Creed, the original 520 is probably going to be really hard to find right now, but the 520 Plus apparently is available because that's the new one that just came out. You know something's good when they make a 520 and then they make another version, the 520 Plus. That means that the first one was so good they had to make another one. So they made the 520 Plus now, which from what I saw on the build deck of the Plus, it looks almost identical to the regular 520. The good thing about the 520 is it has all those airflow inserts, so you can adjust your airflow to whatever you're comfortable with. If you like a tight draw, you can put the smaller airflow in there. If you like a more direct to lung draw, you can put a big airflow in there and be done. You literally don't even have to change the darn thing, which is awesome. So we're going to build that. I'm almost out of my drink anyway, so we may just start building that here in a second. Because I'm going to have to take the 520 out. And not only that, because here's the 520, I'm going to have to get the juice. Oh, that juice smells so good that's in there, though. Damn it, man. I hate. Where's all my 18650 batteries? I think I got one right here that's charged up and ready to go. Boom. All right, we're going to see if this will... I'm going to vape this, and it's been sitting for a long time. You have that? You don't have any Capella, DeMillan? What in the Sam Hill is wrong with you, DeMillan? Damn! I gotta say, for this to be that old, it actually vapes really good.
Did you take my spot?
That is crazy. You know how long this mod's been sitting there not vaped at all? And it still vapes really good? Damn it, man. You
Cat
go,
just-
Cthulhu.
Straight up ganked my spot.
That's still damn good. That is still damn good. I'm not bullshitting you. I wouldn't keep vaping it if it sucked. The only problem with this mod is like if I took this flying, I would be petrified that I'd lose it. It's nice and small, fits well in the hand. You have to hit the fire button to fire it, so it's really good to fly with. But it's small, and I could drop this easy, and I'd never find it. If I didn't have some kind of Apple freaking air tag on it, I'd never find the darn thing. And our phones are old. Ours don't do the precise tracking with the air tag anyway, which I do need to upgrade my phone big time.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't need to upgrade your phone just so you can track your air tags more precise.
Yeah,
That's
DeMillen's always said that her
$1,000 just to
Cthulhu
be able
leaks.
to track your shit more precise. That's a fucking waste of money. You
Now,
want to waste money? Buy me a goddamn ring. How's that?
I will say the Cthulhu does put a little bit of juice behind the tank, but it's never much. I don't have a bad leak or anything, so I don't know what DeMillen does have a problem with her Cthulhu. She always has, and I get it, I understand it, but I don't have that problem. And let me see what Cloud Chucker's sending me photos of. Oh, that's the Blaze Burrow. Yeah, Jay, you know Jay, right? Jay
I don't
Fagard.
see why you. Yeah, I don't see why you would have CDC.
Let me see if I can show this. Let me click on the right thing here. Yeah, that's the Blaze Burrow tank. That looks like plastic in there. That's crazy. Now, it's probably not plastic, but it's solid black, so it looks plastic. But I'm going to hate taking the juice out of here, Cloud Chucker. I'm just telling you right now. Because this
saw the
vape's
pictures,
really good.
Wally. My dad, he's had he had a regular bypass, and he had a triple bypass, and he ended up with a quadruple bypass. And amazingly enough, heart problems are not what killed him.
All right, so I'm kind of glad that DeMillen and Cloud Chucker both are like, hey, you know, I got issues with my Cthulhu. Maybe we can solve some problems. We can kill two birds with one stone here.
Maybe.
So inside, and I'm going to show y'all this. Inside, there is some juice back there. You can see it. But, I mean, the tank has stayed full this entire time that it's been sitting, God knows where, over in my collection. So, there is going to be some juice that leaks. Let me clean this out real quick. There we go. It's clean as a whistle now. I do need to start up the other camera because I don't have it running yet. There we go. Who lets a vape
That's why
sit?
I only do one at a time, DeMillen, because as much as I chain vape, I can't keep track of two different tanks at one time.
I let a vape sit because man, this thing is so full of juice, and y'all can't see it right now because I don't have it. Let me put it on screen here. And build a cam.
Because you switch scenes. Apparently not.
Okay, now's my audio working? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sitting here just talking and saying all this stuff, and apparently it switched back and didn't put my mic on there.
They
Sorry.
didn't miss much.
Walter's like, it sounds good, man.
It sounds perfect. Nice and
We
quiet.
can't hear you, so it sounds awesome. What's the special announcement? John Q, you hush, because I know what you're coming here to say. The special announcement was that Tony, King Dumbass himself, is going to start doing his show tonight. So at 10 o'clock tonight, King Dumbass will start doing his show. I want you guys to go over there and support him if you are going to stay up. I mean, it is Friday. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Go watch Tony, and we'll all have a good time in there.
Yeah, so start drinking now.
So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take and pour the juice out of this thing, and I'm going to show y'all how I rebuild the 520. This little cap, like I was showing, let me unscrew this thing. You should, if you have a 520, it should have this cap on here. But you can take that cap off just like that.
I'm starting to think he likes the abuse because he knew what was coming. He even came in and told me what people were going to say when he put that, and he did it anyway. So
you want this cap on here, that way it makes a connection with the bottom. Now that's not what's going to make it leak.
Becca wants to know why burrow tanks and mods are so popular again.
While burrow tanks and mods are so popular, I wouldn't say that they've gotten more popular. Burrow tanks are good because,
well, I mean, popular again. They had, I mean, it's like the rebirth of the squonkers.
Burrow tanks are like little RDAs.
It's burrow, not burrow. It's not a donkey.
Burr. I'm Southern. I just say it however the hell. Anyways, these are like little RDAs, but with a constant juice supply. So it's like having a tank and a dripper at the same time. Not to mention the fact that the reason that these are so popular is this is a small condensed area. So it basically maximizes the amount of flavor that you can get out of it because of how small this area is, that basically converts your juice over into vapor, and your mouth is literally what, half an inch away from the coils. That's why these things are so popular. The only other thing, most tanks have a really long distance to go from your coil all the way up to your mouth. The further this distance is, the more flavor you're going to lose. So they increase that by making these gigantic things to put really big coils in to heat up your juice a lot and hopefully get the flavor up to your mouth. On these, it's nice and small and compact. So you can have one coil in here that vaporizes your juice, and you're half an inch away from it, and you get maximum flavor that way. If it's built good like this is, then yeah, you get really good flavor off of these. It's the closest thing you're going to get to a dripper without having a dripper. Drippers are great. They're probably the best vape you'll ever get, but you constantly have to drip in them. People like convenience. This is convenient. So they can have their juice come in here and constantly feed this thing and not have to change it. You can literally pop the cap off the front of this and refill it without even having to take it out of the mod. Seems like it's, hey, Becca, if you like the Doom X mesh, you vape the Doom X mesh until you turn blue. That's fine. I'm just saying why people gravitate towards this type of stuff. Let me go back.
He disabled it, Wally. Damn it.
Disable what?
Closed captioning. Tony
Is
did.
it good to go in the stubby? Now, I don't know how you're going to make it go on the Stubby 21 unless you use the adapter. The Stubby 21, I would have to use an adapter because this is a smaller burrow tank. And the one that's currently in the Stubby is the gigantic tank. So I would have to get the adapter, which is somewhere in this room.
Ooh.
You got juice? Okay, so we're going to have to build munchkins afterwards. Let me see if you made it right.
You trying to get a swift kip up your ass?
That's pretty close. All right. So
It's my fucking recipe. What do you mean it's pretty close? I will drop kick your big ass down the stairs. Think I won't.
All right, let me dump the juice out of this and we'll build the 520. It's pretty close.
White peach and pear claw. It's a pear cinnamon Danish. I don't think white peach would be very good. I have thought about what flavors I could substitute for the pear, though. I like the pear because it is not filthy. Those baskets of clothes that those are all my sweaters that can basically go back in the basement again. It's not filthy. I gotta put that damn closet organizer thing together to put it in the closet, and then I can hang shit up. And then there's a bag of clothes over there, right there, sticking out that needs to go to the DAV. Yeah, the pear is very light, and I think that's why it goes very good. I think an apple would be good, but I don't know what kind of pear. See, but would lime and cinnamon go well? Because that recipe has caramel, butter, and cinnamon Danish swirl. Lime and cinnamon doesn't sound tasty together. Apple would work, but what kind of apple? Raspberry would probably work, but from what I understand, yes, it is kind of. It's not a Roomba, but it is a vacuum cleaner. We can't let her loose, though, because Bella keeps shitting all over the fucking place, and I don't want to come home to have dog shit smeared all over my house.
No, that's what's up. All right, 520 in mini pieces. It was ready to go. So,
Hi, Linda.
Let's go back. Linda, how you doing? Let's see. Let's go back to the build cam here. So the 520 I have, here's the tank in all its glory. Completely washed out and everything. So it's good to go. Here's the top cap. It's clean. It's good to go. This is the RDA itself, which is still looking good to be sitting in juice. And this is the bottom piece, which you have to make sure that this seal around here is really good. If DeMillen's getting leaks, it's probably this seal. Usually, though, especially if you have the 520, I haven't had any problems with this seal. But this, if it's bad, you're going to get leaking like crazy. So you don't want that. Now, where's my... There we go. Let's get my tweezers. This literally is like so easy to do. It's pathetic. That's all the cotton you need. That's it. Don't need any more than that. Any less. I'm going to try and cut some of this off so I can get it out easier. If I can hold this coil still. No. Good Lord, there it goes. All right. So I even got a little burn mark in the middle of that cotton a little bit.
I've got 3 cats, John Q. There was no rat running with a piece of pizza. Now,
There.
one of those boxes back there is actually the insert that goes in the closet. I can't hang anything in the closets because when they hung the curtain rods, apparently they just hung them as decoration because they're not in studs. So you hang one jacket up and it rips the whole rod down. So, yeah.
Now there's an adapter that you're supposed to screw into here so that you can put this on a 510, and I don't know where that is right this minute. Damn it. Because I need to burn this off. So how am I going to do that without that adapter?
I don't know.
I don't know where. Hold on, let me see if I see the 520 stuff. Because Cloud Chucker hit me out of the blue with this, literally right before the show, and I'm like, hold on. So I gotta find the adapter for the 520.
Damn it. At least we didn't die. We just ran away in fear.
That's not the 520. Hell, that is not the adapter.
Timekeeper wants to know if you can fit a 3mm fuse Clapton in that.
I'm pretty sure what's in there is 3mm right now. And this is a fuse Clapton already, and I spaced it out. So, matter of fact, here's my 3mm. Let's see if this fits. Oh yeah, that's 3mm all day long. You can see right. Where's it at? Oh, I'll put that on there. That's 3mm. So if I put this, and you can see that slides right through. So I have a 3mm on there right now. I just don't know where that damn adapter is so that I can test this before. Crap.
Wally, I know they make stuff like that, but what I got was the metal, what's it called? Modular shelves, so I can move the shelves and have certain parts for hanging things and then shelves for stacking things. I just got to put it together, which means pulling everything out of the closet. Well, putting it together, pulling everything out of the closet, or putting it partially together so I can get it in the closet.
All right. Well, since I don't have that, if you wanted to change the airflow sits right there. You literally unscrew this, pop out that airflow, put in your new airflow. You're good to go. All I need is cotton, and all you want your cotton to do is to come out and lay down inside these grooves here on each side. You don't need too much cotton. You need just a little bit, just enough to go in there. Which, oh, here's some cotton right here from DCF. I got a big old rainbow bag of cotton. Let's grab some of this, which I'm going to grab entirely too much, I'm sure. I had this open before, so it should open right up. What are you doing? Don't tell me you're going to do it. It is wicked. It just, no, I haven't put any wick in there yet.
Why are you doing that instead of doing my shit first? Clean your office. God damn it.
I will do yours right after this. I cleaned the coils. I cleaned the mod. I didn't put new cotton in it yet because I didn't know what juice you were going to be using. And I didn't want to just have cotton sitting in there. I can't open
Why?
this bag. I feel like a dumbass. I can't open this bag. There we go. That's what happens when men don't have fingernails. And you, well, I had it and then I lost it.
Because you gnaw them off.
Ah, it's open. I got a big glob of cotton. Okay, that should be enough.
King Cobra said when you moved, you put all the adapters in one location. Where'd you put them?
Yeah. Yeah. Where's that location? I don't know. I
Nobody knows.
I did put them all together, I
Mystery.
think, but I don't know where that location at the current time. I'm
Fairly
just
certain we kept all your desk stuff together, but
Yeah, I mean, and it's probably right here in front of me and I just don't see it, but I'm gonna try and get this at the right circumference here to fit. That feels right. You want just the right amount of cotton to be able to fit through this 3mm coil. And I got just enough here. All right, there we go. So once you get enough cotton on either side, basically I'm literally going to go right up against the base of this and cut it.
Millen said you have more than one 520. Don't you have the box around?
I do, but I don't know where it's at right this second. I apologize. He hit me out of the blue with this. I was not prepared. This is unprepared scuba as usual.
Clearly.
Yeah. And then I'm going to rake these out so that they flow juice good. I'm going to try a different juice in here because why not?
The Geek Vape Aegis T200. I don't see why it wouldn't, Becca, as long as you take care of it.
Yeah.
I've literally never had a mod just cease to work for no apparent reason. And I've got a lot of them. Hi, Breeze. Don't you have a T200?
Hello, Breeze. I think I do. Those were battery hogs to start off with, but if you do the firmware update on them, they work way better now. I'm going to take one of these wacky one-offs or something and try it. Let me see which one I want. I got 2 wacky one-offs here. Okay, that one's interesting. Let's try that one. I can't even tell you what's in these.
I like to see him struggle.
We're gonna try it. I don't know what the hell what this is because they're wacky one-offs, so it could be anything in here. And I can't pre-fire the coil because I don't have that damn adapter, which sucks for me.
Oh, we got rain coming in.
That doesn't surprise me at all. We get rain coming in all the time. Okay, you want this. Make sure that the center of this is wide open so the air can get through there. Your cotton should be out of the way so that you can close your top cap on there. Once you get all that packed in there nice and neat, then you can take your top cap and click that down on there if it's the right way. If it's the wrong way, it doesn't want to click down. There we go. Now that's down. Take this, slide this back up into the 520. I got cotton sticking through this thing. Make sure that's tight. Then I'm going to take my Keely here. Let's turn it this way. And boom, that slides up in there. Now all we got to do is open this up and put some juice in it. Boom, open. Juice in. I have no idea what flavor this juice is. And since it's a wacky one-off, nobody knows what flavor's in there. That's full enough as far as I'm concerned. So once you get it like this, you should be good to go. No leaks, no problems. If you got it like that and you don't see any leaks coming out of the tank or anything, you're in good shape. Slide that back in. Take the 510 adapter, which soon as I can close my scissors
It's
here.
smoke, John Q. There used to be a line over it, making it a long O, smoke.
Take my 510, screw this back on. Boom, that's done. Airflow door cover obviously goes on this side. Boom, done. Batteries on this side. Let's make sure everything's firing correctly. It is. Showing 0.75 as far as the ohms go. I got it at 40 watts. And now we'll vape it and see how this turns out. And then we'll build munchkins after that. That tastes burnt as a son of a gun, honestly. Cloud Chucker, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate it, but you did not have to do that, man. It's almost like it's dry. I need to put more juice on the cotton before... Did I put the wrong juice in there? This is the wacky one-off I used, right? Let me make sure it's got juice because you fire this thing dry and you're going to know it. Okay, that's better. This is a fruity type vape. I can't explain it. It has... What fruit is that? Banana? Raspberry? It's getting better. Honestly, the least amount of cotton you can put in there, the better off you're going to be, because if you put too much cotton in there, you're going to have dry hits, which I just got right off the bat. Now, granted, I just put this cotton in there. It takes it a while to saturate and start sagging a little bit. I kind of overdo the cotton on purpose just because I know that's going to happen. That way I don't get leaks afterwards. If I put a little bit more cotton than I think is required, it works out because that cotton sags after about 30 minutes and then it's right where it needs to be. So after this sits for a little while, it should be fine. My drink's empty. That sucks. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can get it after you do my tank. Good night, John.
See you, John. All right, so we're going to do Munchkin's tank now. This is the big old Valkyrie, whatever you call it. Big summer gun. 41 millimeter. This thing, yeah, I took it apart earlier, cleaned it out. It's just...
Congratulations, Breeze.
It just coils in there now. That's it. That's all that's in there is coils. It needs cotton. So, I mean, we can fire it again just to make sure everything's good to go. But I hate that this cover, you can't see nothing. 0.28. So, it's still firing from the center out, as far as I could tell. Let's make this one a little straighter, shall we? I hate that they're kind of sagging in the center. There we go. I want this one a little higher. I'm just going to hold it till it cools down a little bit. And then like, there we go. Now it's perfect. Let's do the same thing with this one. Let's heat it up. And then I'm going to pull up and hold it as it cools down. And then when you let go, it stays right there. So now I have the coils exactly the way I want them. We're going to grab some more cotton. Which honestly, there's enough cotton here. I could probably straighten the coils up. Look at King Cobra just giving me crap. All right. So this is enough cotton that I can split this into two and wick both of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and split this down the center. And these are 4mm coils. They're a lot thicker. So it allows for a little bit more leeway as far as how much cotton you're going to put in this. I try to get this down to where I can work with it, but sometimes it's still really thick. I'm rolling it. Let's see if that's good enough. Maybe. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Gonna hold the coil and slide this in a little further. That's good for that one. Let's take the other one. I'm gonna pull some more of that cotton off. I'm backing it down because I got too much cotton, honestly. Roll this corner down. I leave the rest of it fluffy. I only do the edge just so I can get this started through the coil. And then I can pull it through. And then once it starts getting tight in there, there we go. That one went in way better. So now that I got the cotton in all the way through, I basically go right up against the base of the RTA and cut. Same way on this side and cut. And we're going to thin this out a little bit. We don't need this much cotton. This is a lot of cotton. Stroke all this out and get it nice and straight. There we go. Same thing on this side. Of course, this side won't be as fluffy because it's the one that I narrowed down to get it through the coil. But now that it's down like that, I'm going to go back, cut the edges off again. I think that's pretty good there. Now we're going to take this and tuck it right down into our juice flow. Very softly. There's no forcing into this. I mean, I'm just barely tucking this in. This is a lot of cotton.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Very softly tucking it in until she says harder. All right.
Well, now you just went and ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
Kitty. Are you stealing my nail files? I see you down there.
The cat always steals the
Big
nail
ass.
files. Hashtag, yeah, right? Exclamation point gutter. Yep. All right.
There needs to be a new command.
So the show made the gutter. All right, so we're going to put some
Scott
juice
said,
on here.
LOL, scuba tucks.
I'm just going to saturate this really good because she just made a big old bottle of juice. So the better saturated this is, the better off it's going to be.
My marshmallows aren't crunchy no more.
Just make sure never to touch your juice bottle to the coils while it's hot because it'll melt that plastic on the coils and it will taste terrible.
You
don't want that. Yes, it will. And now that it's wet, I can sit here and tease this cotton a little bit and get it in there exactly the way I want it. Nice and tucked in because I still have to put that chimney section on. But you want this cotton to fill this entire juice area. If it does not, you're going to have flooding like you wouldn't believe. So long as this is filling this entire area right here, you're good to go. This is all nice and saturated except for that one little section. Right, let me get some juice right there. There we go. Now that that's in there, we're going to take the chimney, which I really like this about this RTA. The chimney, as long as it'll slide down on here like that, you're good to go. Look, now there's nothing in your way whatsoever. No cotton sticking out, nothing. All you gotta do is take the top and put it on there and screw it down. You're done. I mean, it's that simple. Pop the top off and fill her up with juice. Which I don't want to go too fast, but there we go. It's filling up quick now. I think that's about it. I always put a couple drops in down the center just to make sure it's full. Then we open our airflow up and we should be good to go. 100 watts. Boom, done. Now let's go back to the main cam. You're live. All right, so let's see if this is gonna vape okay. Oh man. Tastes like pear claw.
Of course it does. That's what it
She's
should taste like.
Top airflow is for losers. What?
No, top airflows for people that don't like.
Top
juicy
airflow
taste.
is great. When the RTA is done properly, top airflow is a freaking savior, man. It is awesome to have top airflow because then you don't have to worry about the tank leaking out the bottom. Wow, you bought the RTA with your hog and you vaped it a week and put it on the shelf. You know, Timekeeper, I get what you're saying, but I really like this RTA. If it's built right, this thing is bad to the bone. And I mean, and the Juggernaut V2 is great. I think the Juggernaut V2 probably has more flavor than this. This is a big cloud machine, honestly. It does have good flavor, but you got to put in some beefy coils in there. The hog is great too. Okay, you can have it back now and see if it's to your standards. That tastes pretty good to me, honestly. What do you want, juice? She's gonna snap her fingers at me.
It worked, didn't it?
How does it compare to the Titan RDTA for flavor? You know, I would give the edge to the Titan just because that they have really, Steam Crave has really nailed down the art of making that thing. I mean, now, granted, this tank is actually really good as far as flavor goes. It's a big tank though, so you're probably gonna go through more juice, yes, but it works great. So the whatchamacallit, Cthulhu, is vaping good. I think I got maybe a little too much cotton in there. I'm really picky about how much cotton. I don't want it to vape like it's dry. You know what I mean? I want a saturated vape. This is a little drier than I would like. So I may have to go in there and yank a little bit of that cotton out. You want enough cotton to cover those holes, but that's about it. Any more than that is overkill and you're going to get dry hits. Does Steam Crave make a tank that you can fill from a squonk? I would say yes, Scott. I couldn't tell you which one right off the bat. I don't know. Does any of them have a squonk pin? That's a good question because I don't remember. I'd have to go through and look at all my Steam Crave tanks and see if there's any one of them that has a squonk pin. I will check that, Scott, and let you know. Guess what? My drink is still empty.
Mhm.
It somehow didn't refill itself, even though I was building your damn tank.
Ain't that a shame?
See?
Maybe
And she
that's why
wants
he
to get
won't ask.
married. You see what I have to go through, fellas?
Hey, put a ring on it. Maybe things will change.
You won't do shit.
Just
Then
saying.
it'll get
Well,
even worse.
You'll never know,
That's
will
what-
you?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to a fundraiser tomorrow for one of my coworkers. Her grandson was killed in a car accident. Part of him and the sports team he was on got in a car accident on their way from homecoming a couple of years ago. So they have a fundraiser to raise money for, I don't know. I didn't ask. I forgot. But so we're going to a wine tasting fundraiser, and they're supposed to have several food trucks there. So that should be interesting. And then in a couple weeks, I think it's the week before we go to Florida, we have to go to the Virginia Peninsula Association of Realtors Awards banquet. So we get to go get dressed up and
Thank you, King Cobra.
pick on realtors. That, John Q, that song sucks. I'm just saying. It's missing something. I don't like it. It's kitschy and line dancey and
Kitschy and line dancey. What?
Beyonce made a country song and it's awful.
Oh, she trying to branch out? Like, oh yeah, let me make a.
Well, apparently she has some other songs that are labeled country, but that particular song is the only one I've heard, and it sucks. It's just it sounds country, right? It's got the banjos and all that shit, but it's missing something. It's like missing the I don't know how to. Not the explosive part, but like the chorus should be something more, and it's like, yeah. It sounds like a TikTok song, like it was made for TikTok line dances, and it's just not good.
Here's another one of those pictures of the outlaw that I didn't think was as good as the first one.
See,
But
even Walter's saying put a ring on it. Mm-hmm.
Walter's in Australia. He don't count.
It does count. Oh, this juice is so good. I've missed that. I actually, instead of the 6 grams of the Bavarian cream, I did 5.5 of Bavarian cream and a half of cake batter.
No
Not cake
drum?
batter,
You
yellow
want a
cake.
drum in there, Scorp? I could do it. A scuba diver playing a drum? I could make
Yeah,
one right
Walter's
now.
like, what the fuck, Scooby? You just
Let me
said he
see.
doesn't count. You've hurt his feelings. Well, they weren't drinking. That's not why they got in a car accident. It's
I'm making one right now, Scorp. We'll see how it turns out. I'll grab the
it's
best
for real estate agents. We like to drink. What can you say?
Oh my god. That is
Second one,
hilarious.
What?
I'll show you in a second. I don't even know which one's the best one. This is just for Scorp. Let me see. Download. Yeah. All right, here you go, Scorp. I'm gonna put this up just for you, man. Ryan, what is going on? Ryan does like light shows with drones, guys. So if y'all have a big corporate event or something, then y'all need a drone show, Ryan can hook it up. Let me put in this image here. This is me. I mean, me, really. This is a scuba diver vaping, playing a drum. There we go. All right, you ready? There you go. Scorp, I did that just for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how they put a drum in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have a drum underwater, and I'm gonna be
Scuba.
vaping at the same time.
You need to understand that you have hurt Walter's feelings and told him that he doesn't matter.
No, I don't mean that he don't matter.
Walter has a sad now.
I'm sorry, Walter. I don't mean that.
Walter is a sad drop bear.
Hell, Walter lives in Australia where all the mean, angry animals are. He's doing good to stay alive in Australia.
They're not angry. They'll kill you with a smile on their face.
Swimming with a lightsaber? I could do that too, Ryan. I mean, hell, the possibilities are endless. I made a few images of paramotor. I guess Ryan didn't get to see the ones I did earlier. Let me show you the one that I made that I thought was, well, I didn't make it. AI made it, but I thought it was pretty cool because, you know, I changed my my URL to paramotoroutlaw.com, right? So this is a paramotor outlaw. I thought it was pretty cool. That looks bad to the bone to me. He's flying. Isn't it cool? He said, love that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. Flying a paramotor. He's got the bald eagle in the background, the clouds, the sunset. It even looks like a proper paramotor. I like it. It's all got...
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
It's got everything in there. I like it. I sent that to Bill H. and John Wayne. So they both have copies of it now. The bald eagle is a chef's kiss. There you go. Right, Ryan? I like it. I mean, you know, it's something cool. Why is my robot on the prowl right now? Get over there and you behave, bot.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't like behaving.
The AI is web-based, Scott. You literally can go to bing.com/create and make them right there. That's the easiest way I could tell you how to do it. Bing.com/create. And then it'll give you an option to just write out what you want. You can say, hey, I want a picture of a dog vaping in the ocean. And it'll make that picture. It'll give you 4 options to choose from. And you can save them to your collections and then download them and whatever you want, which is pretty cool. I want to see a scuba vaping holding a toaster. Scuba diver vaping. You know what, Timekeeper? I'm going to do that just for you.
Damn it, I gotta pee.
Scuba diver vaping underwater holding a toaster. All right, it's making it. Let's see how long it takes. Usually it takes about 10, 15 seconds. That toaster element is really going to throw it for a trick. Okay, well, he's not vaping, but there we go. That one will work. All right, let's do that one. Let's call it toaster. See, y'all thought y'all were going to trick the AI system? No, the AI system will get you. Y'all thought I was kidding. This is how long it takes. Let me find toaster. There it is. How's that, Timekeeper? There's a scuba diver vaping, holding a toaster. Seriously, I mean, it's like, what do you want? What more do you want? That's like, it's got everything right there. He's got a vape in one hand, a toaster in the other hand. That's how long it takes to make an AI generated image. It's honestly really easy. They give you so many coins or whatever to use per day. I think it's 15. I've already used a bunch of mine. I got like 4 left. But I think tomorrow I'll have 15 again. I don't know what that is. Tony, that was a scuba diver vaping holding a toaster. That's what Timekeeper requested, and that's what I made. Now, I wish I could do Tony the dumbass in Alabama vaping in the middle of a field, but it won't know what that is, so it doesn't work that way. I wish I could do that. I could do something about the Alabama stuff, though. And it would be funny. I just have to think of something funny to do with Alabama. Yeah, I don't know if I like this juice or if it's just, put toasted bread to it and it's turned on underwater. Right, Becca? It's probably waterproof. It's waterproof. So in less than 30 minutes, it will be time for King Dumbass to do his show. His first official show of 2024. So, yeah, I think Will is over there just making images now. Oh, I didn't know I left that on. I'm sorry, guys. I left the toaster image up. Oops. There we go.
Yeah, Will's going to have fun with this.
Oh, yeah, Will's going to be like, I want a paramotor dude surfing on top of a shark, blah, blah, blah. The possibilities are endless, but getting a good one is hard because especially if you tell it to hold a sign saying something, the words always get screwed up. But just doing a plain image, it works out pretty damn good. I wish it would, I wish you could say, hey, take this person and you upload the image like me and make him into a scuba diver doing such and such. And that would be cool, but it doesn't work that way. If it's somebody famous, you could do it. Like, hey, I want Will Smith doing whatever. You could do it that way, but unknown folks like myself, it won't do that. Now the vlogs will be rigged like the wheel. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do with it.
That is so much better than a pod, I just have to say.
Okay. I do enjoy vaping real mods a lot, but I like hitting those pods every once in a while. I don't know what it is.
I have a question for the few ladies in the show,
Okay.
or even the dudes. I gotta pull up my camera so I can see what I'm doing. Do these not look stupid? Can you see that? Don't they look like they're? Why do they look red? They're pink. My
Oh,
color's
hold
all
on.
fucked
Somebody's
up.
trying to enter. Let me get to that screen. So hold on a second. Wait, I clicked on Zoom, not that, you son of a gun.
Well, while you're fucking with that, do they look too big for my fingers, and they're a weird shape. They're like fan blades. I don't think I like.
I don't know why I can't bring the Zoom window up.
I don't know. You're having issues.
There's the Zoom window. Well, that's the wrong Zoom window, but you son of a gun.
Aren't you supposed to be pulling up the waiting room? They
Yeah.
don't match my elbows. They're not pointy in any way, Will. They're like... Okay, yes, Scott, because I had gel nail polish on, right? And taking the gel off really destroys my fingernails. So I figured, my daughter called me last weekend and was like, hey, Ma, you want to go out to eat and go get our nails done? And I was like,
the reason I couldn't find it is because it was already there.
You're a dodo. Yeah, they do. They're in because she said, "What shape do you want?" And I said, "Square." That's not square. That's fan blades. Your nails aren't supposed to flare out at the end of your fingernails. I don't like them.
Did you finally figure out how to operate your damn windows, dumbass?
There's so many windows I have to
Hey,
click on, Tony.
Yeah, but you know that's where you pin shit to the taskbar down there where you can pull it up. Good God. I just want to know. I just want to say, do you really think I want to put anything in the damn AI? As much shit has been put out there about me already.
All right, see, Tony, I don't think anybody thought of that until you said it. I'm just saying.
Mother.
Tom Cruise getting beat up by a girl.
You just fucked yourself up. You know, the people are like, "Oh wait."
Oh, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me make that image.
Tony's like, "God damn it, you're right. I'm out."
John Q, I tried to do it, but it said this content's been blocked. Apparently, you know, the poop part of it won't let you do that. I tried to make you one, but it won't do that.
I don't know, but I bet Ida Mia would love to mess with that AI program.
Where'd Tony go? He's gone already?
I just reminded him that nobody had thought about putting Tony through the AI until he said something. But thanks for the idea. Yeah, well, John Q, they're not bright red. My color is fucked up. They're actually like a highlighter pink. And it does look pretty cool under a black light. They're very bright. They glow. It's just a weird shape. And I don't know if I want to get them filled.
Oh, is that why my phone is dinging, Cloud Chucker?
I'm going to have to get them filled before we go to Florida. But I don't know if I just want to pay the extra $30 and have them redo them completely. Because they look ridiculous to me.
He made me popping out of a damn toaster. Thanks, Cloud Chucker.
That's frightening.
Y'all are deep into that stuff now.
No, I'm good. Thanks, John Q. Exactly, Scott.
I think you're overthinking the nails. They look fine.
Yeah, but you can't see them. The camera does not really show their shape.
They are freaking bright under any kind of black light.
When my nails grow out, they're usually very pointy and like
it puts you off toast.
And these are very square.
Cloud Chucker's the one that did the toast thing. Made me pop out of a toaster.
Powdered toast man.
You know, Will, it's not really using Microsoft's AI. It's using Dolly V3, but Bing pulls the Dolly V3, which is Bing is Microsoft, so it's Microsoft, but it's using an AI, the Dolly V3 engine to create the image.
Whatever you say.
It is. I mean, your imagination is the only limitation of that darn thing. You could literally put anything in there, and you could say, "Hey, I want it in the style of anime,"
except for poop,
or I want Scuba to be a cartoon character, and it'll make cartoon instead of what I did. So you can tell it to do that. It's just
it's better than that. It's good.
It's kind of, you know, you got to be specific with what you tell it to do. I want a scuba diver, blah, 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 in cartoon form. And then it'll make it cartoon.
You're really hooked on that scuba diver stuff.
You know what's funny about you? Remember the trailer hotel situation, right? The camper. So the guy that contacted me about the camper said, "Hey, I need an answer about the camper. I have other people interested." I said, "Look, we already got a hotel. I know that Mark is interested in getting the camper for his dad. So let Mark go ahead. You know, if he's the one you have waiting, get the camper. He emailed me back, yeah, Mark's the guy that was waiting, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, then let him have it, dude. So I guess Mark is going to be getting the camper for his dad at Fly for Gage, and we're going to have the hotel, which that's fine. I mean, we're 10 miles away. It's not like we're real far away. And if John Wayne really brings me something to fly, which I'm scared on a 25 meter, but I think it's, you know, some wings have better weight capacity than others, and that Dudek Solo, it's probably got a way better wing
I was
capacity
wondering
than
what
the
you
one I
meant
got.
by bill, because you typed there was a bill stuck in a hammock. You had a bull stuck in a hammock?
Can I post my Bing image of
Go
vaping
for it, Becca.
scuba? I don't know how you can, Becca. I
You
can.
should be able to post links.
Yeah, see if you can post it. If not, then I'll have to do something so you can post it. See if it posts. We'll let you know. She's not a wrench, but it still lets people post links now. YouTube has changed their policy.
Jib jab. I thought they did. I didn't know you could do more stuff than just like the singing videos.
If Becca can't, you know what? Becca can't post.
Bet you
link.
don't get that call every day, Kramer.
All right, Becca, you can definitely post a link now. How about that? You have power. And you know what? So does Walter. Because Walter deserves it. So Walter is now a moderator, and so is Becca. Now you can post a link, by God. There we go. Let's see what you got, Becca.
I mean, do bulls eat meat? I don't know if they're vegan, but they're probably vegetarian.
What the hell?
Aww.
Scuba, that's dogs vaping. She's like, let me try dogs vaping. And look at
That's
the clouds.
cute.
It
With
is
their little
cute.
pink mods.
People are just like, oh, let's
I mean,
see.
Even
Hey,
though
Bear,
that
how
one's
you
blowing
doing?
it out of his nose, but yeah.
You know what? I have Bear's old man whatever page pulled up. I would say I thought I still had it on my tabs. I just closed it earlier today because I had 9 million tabs pulled open, so I had to close it. But
I
yeah,
think I saved it this time, but I got my flavors in so I can make the juice that I forgot to write down. I got to go back through it again because I forgot what juice it was I was looking at that I wanted to make.
well, I saw the juices. I saw the flavorings
I
you
think
got,
it was
which
the
aren't bad flavorings. honestly.
Dillinger clone
Oh, a
that he
Dillinger.
had. Yeah.
Oh, you got some flavorings for a recipe that Bear made. Nice.
Yes.
We must try that. Bear don't mess around when he makes recipes. He just does it and it works. He got caught in the hammock. Lines of campers were scared. I got him loose and sent him his way. He usually isn't there. Lives next door. Wow.
I mean, I don't like hammocks either, so I get where
A
the
bull
coming from.
a bull got tangled in a hammock. Not a cow, a bull. Damn.
Yes, much angrier.
Right? When bulls get tangled up, they get pissed.
Spicy beef.
I'm surprised it couldn't just rip itself away from it, because usually they just go, you know what? I will rip this whole damn place down and get away. I gave Walter a spanner and he's still pissed. Damn it, Walter.
You know, John Q, I have had the wind knocked out of me only about 5 times in my entire life, and every single time it's been getting flipped on my ass out of a fucking hammock.
I'd love to go to Australia. I'd be scared to death the whole time I'm there. But I
I'd
think
try to smuggle something home.
it'd be awesome to go to Australia, honestly. I think. Not to fly or anything while I'm there, but just to be in Australia would be cool.
I would burst into flames.
See a bunch of kangaroos. Some what do they call
Koalas.
them? Joeys. Some joeys.
Yes, Joey's. Koala bears.
What recipe are you gonna try?
Goannas. I'm fairly certain I got the flavors to make your Dillinger clone.
Oh,
I
the
think.
Dillinger. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I hope I did.
Flying Australia would be a
Guess
dream.
we'll find out.
Ryan, I agree, but how the hell would I get my equipment to Australia? And number two, what laws would I be breaking while in Australia to fly? That's what I'm worried about. It's like, damn, man. I got it bad enough where I live now in Virginia. We're surrounded by bad airspace. I'm in Class D right out my door.
Say it's
so
bad airspace. It's great airspace if you're a jet.
yeah, if you're a jet. But so if I want to fly, unless I fly out of their normal operating hours, which is not very much, I have to call for permission, which I've been scared to do because I don't want to call their airport. But I'll do it this year, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I don't know why you're so scared because most of the guys answering the phone are like 19-year-olds. Your children are older than the people that are answering the phone there.
Yeah.
To the right.
Yes. You know what, Dom Long? That's an excellent question. Do you fly on the right or the left when you're in Australia? That's pretty funny.
See, I don't think the huntsmans would scare me.
The huntsman spiders?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the only time bugs scare me is when they land on me when I'm driving. Because I can't see where they are. And I mean, I was at a stoplight and something flew in my hair and I reached up and I felt legs and I immediately panicked because I didn't know what it was. And it took every inch of self-control I had to not just jump out of my car in the middle of the intersection and start beating myself in the head because I could not identify what legs I felt in my hair. It was a beetle, but
let's see what Scott's got.
I maintained.
You know, Shane messaged me. Oh, look at that. He's got a cat wearing a leather jacket vaping. That is a badass picture, though. Honestly.
And of course, it's an orange cat. That's cute.
I like it. y'all done learned a new trick, and I can't even imagine the pictures y'all are gonna get out of that.
I enjoy it. That's adorable.
That's an awesome picture. That cat is getting his
the
vape
reptiles would be my problem, King Cobra, because I would want to take them all home. Shelob Junq was her name.
I can't even click on copy image. It won't let me save it. That's crazy.
You got to screenshot the screenshot.
Yeah, it's fine though. I mean, I got it pulled up. I'll figure it out later. Yeah. See, like Ryan was gonna come down and pick me up so we could go do the fly-in for the
Well,
eclipse.
I mean, it's not really a small airport. It's Langley Air Force Base, Ryan, but
yeah, it's Langley Air Force Base, unfortunately. The problem with it is I'm taking off this month to go to Fly It for Gage. And then I'm taking off in May to go to Spring Wing, which is located here in Virginia, which is also at the same time they do Bad Apples. Well, actually, it's off by
Chevy.
1 day. There's a 1 day separation. And Shane actually messaged me and he said, you know, if it was 2 weeks apart, I would come to Spring Wing, which I thought was pretty cool.
Chevy?
So Shane said he would have came to Spring Wing in Virginia if it would have been, you know, a little bit separated from bad apples, which I can't help that. They do it the same time every year, which why they do it the same time as bad apples, I have no idea. I guess maybe
Will,
if you
what
don't want to
image
go
did
that
you
far
make?
south. I don't know. Facebook Messenger. Holy crap, I got so many things pulled up. There's my Messenger. Ah, okay. So Scott sent me a picture. I appreciate it. I got the picture now. I got the kitty cat getting his vape on with a graffiti wall in the background. It's almost like you have to tell it to do that. Hey, I want blah 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 with a graffiti wall in the background or in the alley or something, you know, and it'll make something like that.
Aircraft's the same as boats. You pass on the right. Yeah, I mean that's how everything is here.
Yeah, anytime we're flying,
Hi,
what's
Addie.
up, Addie? Anytime that we're flying a paramotor, if we're coming towards each other, you always turn right. So the person coming towards you should be turning right, and I would be turning right also, which means you turn away from each other. They would turn right, you would turn right.
So
And
boats and planes, cars don't pass on the right, pass on the left.
That's like a common sense rule. Now, the guys that don't have common sense and turn left, I don't know what the hell they're thinking or what. I think that should also be something.
Becca, if these are chipmunks, I'm going to be really upset.
When they have that pilots
Not
meeting,
chipmunks.
Even at Fly Out for Gauge, when they have that pilots meeting, if you're coming towards each other, turn right. I think everybody should know that. It should be common sense, but I think it should be reiterated.
And they're cute.
Turn right. Don't turn freaking left, because then the guy that turns right, the person that turns left, they'll be running right into each other.
Look at the picture. Look at the wholesome picture that Will did. That's adorable.
That's pretty cool. Dotson running on water. Now, see, Will's going to have a ball with this. I don't know what all he's going to do, but he's going to have a freaking ball. He's just going to be like making images, you know. I just wish we could be more specific. You can't say, hey, I want to see Sean Simons doing such and such, because it won't know who Sean Simons is. It won't know who Will Fly is. It won't know who I am. It just knows big celebrities. You could say, I want a picture with Keanu Reeves, but it's not going to know you. That's the problem.
No, I mean, there should be a way that you could
Mario,
give it a photo and say who it is, so they use that.
Yeah, I wish you could do that. If you could upload a photo and say, hey, I want this with this, then it would be awesome. But you can't do that yet.
For free.
But maybe, you know, maybe you can do it in the future. Yeah, for free. That's a good thing. You can make them for free. And there's no watermark or anything on them either. So, and you're absolutely free to use those images in any way you see fit. They're not copywritten or monetized or anything like that. So you make an image in AI, you're free to use it. That would be a good one,
John Q. It's probably the only way you'll ever see it.
Make an image of a scuba proposing to Munchkin. Oh, Jesus. Why did I even read that? Okay, I'm going to try to make that.
Punishment. I'm pretty sure Condi did a long time ago. There's an image around there somewhere.
Oh boy, here we go. Creating. This is going to be hilarious. I'm scared to see, and I only got 3 fast creates left. Okay, I don't know which one's better here. Okay, I'll save this one because I don't even know.
Yes, Walter.
All right, let's bring this picture up. This don't even look.
That was my New Year's resolution, was to eat cheese and sin. So.
It don't even look right. Wait, why did that do that? That's not what I was trying to do. Yes, delete. Add. Not a slideshow, just a normal image. There we go.
I missed a very important conversation between Breeze and King Cobra. Oh.
Okay, it's on the screen now. You should be able to see it.
Damn. That's kind of fucked up.
What's it called? Bing? What do you mean, what's it called? You just does. Wait, well, what's called? There's a scuba diver proposing to a munchkin. Oh my gosh. I really wish I could put like, hey, put Bill H, blah, 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 but it just, you can't do that. You have to name your artwork. Y'all are something else. That looks exactly like her. Oh. As odd as it sounds, no, Scott, don't give her any ideas.
What?
He said you could propose to me.
No.
Yeah, see, Munchkin's more old school, conventional.
I've already done my part to get him here. This is all on him.
So
I got longer hair, junkie.
we only have 1 minute left. The show is over. Wow, it's time for King Dumbass to do his show.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure Munchkin had the link that she posted in chat a long time ago.
Here, I'll see if I can post it again.
Yeah.
Look,
Make sure y'all go check out Tony's show. He would enjoy y'all's company over there. It's his first show that he's done in a long time, so I'm sure he'd appreciate y'all guys' company. I did get some Blue Saber oil from a paramotor, so I may even get to fly Sunday.
Good night, Will.
Not Saturday because I got stuff to do, but Sunday maybe. Very slight maybe on that. I got to go get gas. I got to empty the gas out that I have currently in my tank. It's going to be hell, but it's going to be nice here, so I'd hate to miss out. If I can get a flight in before I go to Flat for Gauge, would be awesome. You sent me a message, Scorp? I don't remember seeing it, but I will check. When the hell did you send me a message? Maybe Munchkin got it and said something about it. I don't know.
How would I get a message that he sent to your email?
I don't know. Yeah, me too, Ryan. All right, you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back on next week, same bat time, same bat channel on Friday at 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, I'll be on the good old Paramotor Show on Mondays at Sean Simon's channel. But yeah, y'all go switch over to Tony's channel. We'll be there. See y'all. Bye, everybody.
Bye.